Okay, I think we are live.
You got this. Very exciting.
All right. Let me just see if this is working very well. Hello. Is anyone live? We're just waiting for some people to come in, so yeah. And then we'll get started on the party, which will be fun. Can you check and make sure that I'm live on like Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
I will check on YouTube and see
Okay.
if I am live there as well. Actually, it would be better if I checked them like incognito. Hey, Spotty Kate, what's up? It's good to see you. We're gonna get ready to get started in about 5 minutes. So yeah, make sure to share the stream on either Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. I'm pretty sure there are people on Instagram that are hopping on too. So just give a quick hello. I hope I can be able to see y'all's comments, but if not, then I say hello. Ah, yes, I'm live. Okay, goody. I'm live on YouTube, and I'm live. Wait, let me just check. Let me actually.
I'm not seeing it on Instagram.
Oh, maybe it just needs a second. We're having a bit of technical stuff. I've never like multi-streamed before, so this should be fun. Maybe. All right.
I don't see it on Instagram.
Okay, you're on Twitch. Nice, nice. Let me go ahead and just share that I'm live on the other stuff. I see you on YouTube, Bloody King. I'm just gonna set up everything. Okay. Gonna be sharing this stream everywhere. And kaboom. All right. I should be getting some folks in very soon. Hopefully. Okay, thank you, Spotty Key, for putting that on. I have everything all set up. Got the giveaway prizes. I got the drawing program up and ready to go. Plus the special guest sitting in the green room. So, so yeah, that should be great. That should be great. Wait, let me just check real quick and see if I'm live on Instagram. I don't know if I'm actually live. I should be.
I don't see it live on Instagram right now.
That is so odd. Alright. 6 digital launch party. Audience is public. I probably have to add it manually. Oh. Duh, I have to copy this. Alright. Give me a second. Alright. We will be starting it up. Alright. Let me just copy and paste this in here. And then copy. Alright. There we go. I should be able to go live now. Alright. What is going on here? Oh, add link. I'll add the twitch.tv/KaylaRcreates. And then EnneaFriends 6 book launch party. I'll just say book launch. Alright, confirm. I should be able to go live now. I don't understand why I'm not. Okay, you got Twitch settings. And yeah, I don't think Instagram's gonna work. Let's see, is there anyone here? Alright. Well, assuming that everyone should be coming in very soon, I'm gonna go ahead and explain what's going on here. Hello, my name is Kayla R Creates, and this is my book launch party. Yeah, for those of you who are familiar with me, I stream on Twitch every Tuesdays and Thursdays and gaming and stuff. This is a little bit different. So, we're doing a digital book launch for my newest book, Sophia, in the personal space, which hopefully I will reveal the cover later this stream, or the trailer later this stream. So, yeah, that should be exciting. So, yeah, so how this is gonna work is that I have a QR code right here. If you scan that with your phone, you can, it takes you to my donations page, which will allow you to put in your username and your the amount of money that you want to pay for the book. Each book costs about $15. So let me just go to Streamlabs and just show y'all real quick how to do it. So Streamlabs donations. Should be. Oh, cool. That'd be great. I'm having trouble finding it. We're still all getting used to this whole thing. But yeah, I'm gonna be starting the drawing for Sophia and around 3:30. So yeah, and I will be taking questions on the book if you guys like have any questions for me. When it comes to the book or my series or how the development came to be, then I will be more than welcome to answer any questions that you guys have. So yes, I shall do that. I'm still trying to find my donations page. I know I have it somewhere. I just gotta find it. All right. Donations. Streamlabs donations page. Bear with me, guys. This is my first time doing this sort of thing. if I can pull it up with my phone and see if I can. It is Streamlabs. Okay, so streamlabs.com. Hello, welcome in. We're just trying to figure out everything. But sales are starting now. I just gotta pull up the donations page so that I can show you guys how to tip. Here we go. All right. Let me just unhide my browser. It's a little small. Sorry. So here is the tips page. Just gotta go up here. Yep. So let me just enhance this a little bit. So you see here, if you want to buy a book, you just have to type in your username. So I'll type in Kayla R Creates, and each book will be about $15. You type in the book you want to use. So let's say you want the new book, Sophia and the Personal Space. And then you just donate. And it'll send like a message to me telling me what kind of book you want to buy, and I'll write it and send it to you as soon as I can. So yeah, that'll be fun. So if any of y'all want to like clip that, just so you can keep that in mind, that'll be awesome. So yes. Anyway, questions. We are taking questions now. So if you guys have any questions about like the book series or any of the characters, any of the stories, do let me know. I am taking questions now. So if you all have any questions, you can just type them in the chat. That'll be awesome. Anyway, while we wait for some questions, I'll just go ahead and talk about the newest book, Sophia. Sophia is for all the Enneagram people out there, Sophia is the Enneagram 5. So she's the one that's kind of more introspective, more curious about learning about stuff. Not so that she can be like successful, but so that she can understand the world and try to like, I don't know, survive, I guess is one way to put it. Her book is mainly about, feeling like that she has to know everything so that she doesn't feel dumb, or that she doesn't, deplete of all her like inner resources. So that's something that's a big part of her book. So yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's something about Sophia's book. It'll be interesting to it'll be an interesting read. There's a romantic subplot. I will say that. Not involving like the other characters, but herself. What was your main inspiration for designing the character of Sophia? If I'm completely honest, I just one of the main things for designing Sophia is giving her like a studious look. So, I mean, I know glasses and stuff is a little studious, but I mean, I kind of, well, let's see. Main inspiration, I don't know if I had like a main inspiration. What I remember creating them in 2021 was just giving her like a kind of like a studious, kind of more meek presence, I guess. But Sophia's, knowing Sophia's full character, I don't think she's really like that meek. She can be blunt, she can be honest, and she can also be super clever. So yeah, she's a pretty clever person. One thing I do want to state in Sophia's book is that her family is not it's not really the type of like stereotypical like Asian family, I guess. I mean, I know her parents in the book are pretty, chill. And when designing her father, the father from Turning Red came to mind. And so when I designed Sophia's father, that's what came to mind, and that's the personality that came to mind for him in the book. So yeah, yes. Oh, sorry that Streamlabs caught you. I should probably turn that bot off, or I should probably turn that bot off because I was trying to meddle with something and I don't. Ugh. All right, let me just go. Let me just deactivate that, and I'll deactivate it on YouTube too. Deactivate CloudBot. Okay, well, okay, there we go. You should be able to send messages now. All right, so let me see what else can I talk about with Sophia? There is gonna be a new character in the book that wasn't discussed earlier. So the character. Let me just talk about spoiler free new character. If you saw a redhead on the there's my father. Everyone say hi. Everyone say hi to my niece and nephew. They're all here. Alrighty. Let's see. What other questions could people have? Do you guys have any other questions about Sophia's book? Like, or like the previous characters before? We still got some characters to talk about. Well, that's what Robin gets for sending her own novel starting. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm used to. It's okay. It's okay. Happy for you. Anyway, let's see. What else can I? Oh yes. Anyway, if y'all intend on buying a book, I will tell you that I don't have that. Some of the books are being used for the set giveaway. So, whatever. Uh, so some of the books are being used for the set giveaway. We do have a couple books. We got an Elliot, and then we got Meredith. Several. Oh yes, yes, of course. So we got like one Elliot and a Meredith, and then there's like several Talia books. Like, let me just show you. This is only like half of the stack. So, yes. Sophia walks into a Starbucks. What does she order? I don't. She probably would order like a plain coffee or something. If I'm being completely honest. A hot chocolate, maybe. And then, I forgot to mention, but if you guys purchase an Estelle book, you will be getting the limited edition matte version of Estelle. Because, let's be honest here, I accidentally messed up the material on Amazon and got like matte covers, I guess. So you'll be getting like, there's like two matted for the limited editions. So, there's my sister. Hi, sister. So, yep, we got all those books for sale. All you have to do is scan the QR code and that'll take you to my tipping page. $15 per book. You just, send $15. You just put your username, send $15, type in which book you want, and boom, you got it. So yes, that'll be exciting. I think I will take at least one more answer before we start the drawing for Sophia. So, does anyone else have any other questions for me? Any other questions? Any questions? I'll be taking the questions. Let's see.
Who's your favorite character?
Oh yes. For those of you who are for those of you who are waiting for the drawing, I have a question for you. Who is your favorite character in EnneaFriends? We got a whole cast of them, and four of them, their books are coming very soon. Is there any particular artist you were inspired by? many. I mean, I have my own style, but I have a lot of artists I was inspired by for making this book. One of them, well, technically two of them, were the Bancroft brothers. Yes, I met both of them at least once, and they are awesome. I was honestly super inspired by them to make these books. And what else? Um, I'm a slight bit embarrassed to admit this, but the book series was actually one of the inspirations for EnneaFriends. Well, obviously the Enneagram was the inspiration, but another one was when it comes to like to the style of the books. It's actually Dork Diaries. Like EnneaFriends is kind of it's kind of in the similar aspect of that, but instead of all the books being from like one teenage girl's perspective, it's um it's a multitude of books featuring one character from the main cast. So Meredith has her own books, Catherine has her own book, now Sophia has her own book. So yes. How long did it take you from idea to drawing and writing to finish the whole book? So, how long did it take me? Oh boy. So, each book probably takes me about 3 to 5 months, depending on how detailed the pictures are. Like, I've been learning a lot of stuff when it comes to drawing pictures. I've had to push my artistic ability very far. So, yes, it's been a very interesting journey for me as I learned to like draw these characters many times. And I mean, sometimes when I work on a new book, I sometimes miss drawing the each protagonist over and over and over again, and even pushing to design new characters for the book series. Anyway, what was your favorite book to draw so far? That one was easy, I think. Oh, um, well, I love all of them, but if I'm being completely honest, chat, I think Elliot is probably he was probably my favorite one to draw. That's when uh that's when my art style started to like shift a little bit during the middle of Elliot's book, and you will probably see it in just a second. So, alrighty, well, it is time for probably everyone's favorite part of the the stream. I will be drawing a portrait of Sophia. So, yes, I will be drawing a portrait of Sophia. And there'll be a little surprise thing at the end when I finish. So, let's get into the drawing portion. Shall we? So, as I am drawing, feel free to buy a book if you fancy. You can once again, I will remind you, you can scan the QR code right up there to purchase the book from me. Thank you, Spotty. Actually, I do need to turn that off for a second. So for those of you who don't know, on Twitch we do this thing called Tangia, and it's really fun, but then at the same time, I don't know if it'll be appropriate for this stream, so I'm going to pause those just for this stream. Let's see. Pausing. So I will be pausing Tangia for today, and I might just hide Tangia real quick. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Let's get started on Sophia, shall we? So, Sophia's a bit more of a little bit of a rounded character. So, yeah, I probably do need like a little bit of a lap pad to prop up my computer. Thank you. Alright. So let's get... Sorry, I have to set up my whole thing. Alrighty, there we go. I have someone behind the scenes helping me out with all this type of stuff, so I will be okay. Yep. held up nice and tight. Yes, there we go. Thank you so much. And there we go. Alright, so let's see. So we'll start. What I usually like to do is I like to outline my drawings in red. So we're going to start by outlining her. Yo! Hello! That is my uncle. Hi, Uncle Brad. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the YouTube sub. Appreciate that. I apologize if it's a little bit slow on my end, but I'm streaming on like 2 platforms at once, so. Let's see, what pose should I draw Sophia in? I think I will draw her in this. I think I will draw her in this type of. There we go. Let's see. I don't know if I should draw her with a book or if I should draw her with like trying to like holding out sparkles or like certain knowledge. Hello, welcome to the new peeps in here. Happy to have you. You know what, since Sophia is pretty much drawn with the book a lot, I guess kind of just do want to draw her with the book. But she's, one thing to know about Sophia, she is a bibliophile. So she really likes reading books, and specifically ones that involve like mystery or, you know, certain literature. Like you'll see in the promo for one of Sophia's promos, one of the books she was reading was Sherlock Holmes. So that was one of the books that she was reading. So why don't I just have her read like Sherlock Holmes? So that'd be good. Also, I hope you guys, I hope the picture is pretty clear for you guys. I've been working hard to make sure that this goes well, so yes. Streaming on Instagram didn't quite go as well as I hoped, so I hope you guys can still see from like Twitch and YouTube, so yes. You love the lineup? I'm so glad. That makes me feel really good. Yeah, personally, I don't think I've ever read Sherlock Holmes, but I have heard of Sherlock Holmes. I figured that it would be, I figured it would be something that Sophia likes, because she's the type of person that's curious and wants to learn more about something. And, you know, logical. Blunt, but logical. She's kind of like Oswald in a way, but she's less impulsive about telling people things. She's more like the, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's wait a little bit before, you know, jumping to this conclusion. Kind of like Sherlock Holmes. Yes. Alright, so got this sticky. So we got that. I'll go ahead and start on her eyes. Eyes are a little bit further apart. That's one thing that kind of Outlining is an awkward process because you have to draw and then fix and then draw and then fix. Like, you can't just make the other eye look good. It's just a bit of a struggling artist thing. Also, I hope you guys can hear the background music. I cannot hear on my end because I don't have my headphones in, but hopefully you guys will be able to hear the music. So, yes. Whoopsie. Gotta put it back into standard mode. That happens a lot. Alrighty. Okay, background music is coming through. Awesome. That's great. I cannot hear on my end, but I'm so glad it's still popping up on your guys' end. What's the hardest part about drawing these characters? Well, if I'm being honest, angles are a pain in the butt. Like the head angles, especially when you tilt up or tilt down, or the down rights, or any of like that. Okay. Anywho's. We're almost done with the outline on Sophia's. There we go, we got her hair. Sometimes her hair comes down and just kind of swoops over. She's got that skeptical, introspective sort of look. Alright. This looks great. This looks really good. I like it. I like it a lot. And once again, I apologize that I cannot stream on Instagram. It was being really awkward. But maybe next time. So, yes. There we go. Alright, that's looking really nice. So, yes. Now, what we do next is we do the inking. Also, I know it's a little bit small on the page, but it'll look great. And sometimes the inking goes off the page. We love that. We absolutely love that. Okay, let's just fix this. So yeah. Alright, there we go. You know what the second hardest thing for artists to draw? It's hands. Mm-hmm. They're very hard to draw. I don't like drawing hands. Oh yeah. One of the hardest things to draw on the characters? Hands. That's what I meant to say. Okay, let me just pull this up a little. Okay, well that looks awful. Oopsie daisy. Alright, there we go. By the way, I hope y'all are having a good day. I had a pretty good day myself. A wee bit nervous because I've never multi-streamed before. So, yes. And there we go. Just so there's pages. That looks glorious. Super glorious. Okay, that's looking real good. Back here. Does this character reflect my personality at all? Maybe a little. I mean, I'm not a 5, I am a 6, but I have what nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Turn that tolerance up, boy. Okay, I have what's called a 5 wing, which means some traits of a 5 that I inherit in my personality, but I'm not like fully a 5. So that's one thing that I just okay. There we go. Now the whole page is not gonna be covered in black. That happens a lot sometimes. There we go. But eyes also, when you try to draw the other eye, it's... I'm not a big fan of trying to draw the other eye, especially if the other eye is not cooperating with me and being symmetrical. Okay. Better. Much better. And with me, I tend to do a more simplistic type look for Sophia. Like Talia's book was a lot of outfits I had to make detail of, because Talia is the extravagant one, and Sophia's just like, nah, just put on a sweater. Just put on a red sweater and like some jeans or something. That'll be good for me. But more like I don't know, maybe it's more like a burgundy sweater, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, we're just gonna trace over this one, and then this one, and boom. Oh, can't forget her eyebrows. that we got the inking done, oh, no canvas, stay. Now that we got the inking done, next is my favorite part, which is coloring. I gotta find the colors first. I have them all saved right here. Here we go. Alrighty. So Sophia's got like a, yeah, she's got a more simplistic like style, I suppose. You'll see the red sweater in a second. Oh, well, not that huge of like red sweater. Alright, there's one sleeve. Let's do the eyes next. Sophia in autumn, she wears hoodies. Sophia's in winter, wears hoodies. Sophia's in spring, wears... Yes, actually, that's very much me as well. So... I also feel like that's also Meredith as well. Like, hoodies are like a comfort item to her. And, you know, she's based off of me, so... Your style is so unique. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try. I tried my best. For a round cover. There we go. Can I just make this a bit? Not sure if this will look entirely like the shirt. Oh, of course. You ever get those small little gaps? I don't even know where it came from. Okay. Alas, I digress. So yes, my self-consciousness about my arms is stronger than my need to stay comfortable in Florida weather. Yeah, that's, I mean, I don't know if it's mainly my arms per se for me, but I don't know. I just feel better. I just feel better in the hoodie. Makes me feel less exposed, if that's a good name for it. Yeah. I often put my hood on like this, so. Alrighty, let's get this picture finished. So yeah, we're just about finished. I just want, not really good at writing sideways, so I'm just gonna turn this around. Okay, that's right. Share, lock, I need to... Oh, I probably butchered that. I'm sorry if I did. I don't know if that looks like a pipe. That probably does not. There we go. I'd say that's pretty good. I'll write it on the front of the book too, so y'all. Or the ones that are not. Not that good with the games afoot, as they say. Actually, I don't know if that was the, I don't know if that was actually in the Sherlock Holmes books, or if that was from, like, the VeggieTales spoof of Sherlock Holmes. Does anyone remember, okay, chat, does anyone remember the VeggieTales version of Sherlock Holmes? But instead of Sherlock, it was Sheerluck. Oh, man. That just makes me feel really silly. Okay. And here we got a graphic of Sophia's book. What's better is that I will sign my name. Yep. Kayla R. Creates. Now you got my signature. Oh, fish and chips, not again. Oh, I love that so much. Anyway, yes, this is Sophia. That's how you design Sophia. I mean, if you want to put it like a different book cover, you can as well. Sophia's into mysteries, a little bit more the literature, I suppose. So, yes, anything about that. And the good part is, we are having a giveaway later for a free copy of Sophia's book. And the good part is, if you happen to win the giveaway for Sophia's book, you will inherit this beautiful drawing of Sophia that we've done. I will print it out and put it in the book and send it to you, and you'll basically have a signed copy. So yeah. Let me just check the schedule, see how we're doing on time. Just want to check real quick. Okay, we seem to be doing good on time. Before we take a small intermission, I will probably take a couple more questions in case anyone has any more questions. So, whatever you want to ask, I am willing to answer. Whew. Can anyone still enter the drawing? Yes. Yes, I think you can enter the drawing. All you have to do, you still have a couple more hours. All you have to do is go to either Instagram or Tumblr, even Facebook, if you like. So there is a giveaway post. You can't miss it. It says giveaway in the post. If you like and comment on the post, then you have a chance to enter into the drawing. So yeah, that's what I will say. Make sure to like and live. Uh-oh. Testing. My computers have gone on strike. So sorry about that. It usually happens whenever my computer gets a little bit overheated. I will probably have to close out of Sophia's. But yeah, I will be exporting this and then sending it to anybody who wins Sophia's book. So yes, that's a good thing to start. Can y'all still? Okay, so I'm pretty sure y'all can still hear me. Great. Perfect. Alrighty, so, what got me into writing? Well, I guess I've always loved to write. I loved, storytelling. I just loved telling stories, you know? I've been writing since I was probably in kindergarten, if I'm being honest. Pretty much since I learned how to write. Well, or when I learned how to talk. So, yeah, I was always into that. Okay. There was a little stream start. That's what I figured. My computer, like every time it like heats up, or if I'm like on something too long, it just like, and especially since we're streaming on like 2 different platforms, it can get a little odd. Alrighty, so it's pretty much almost 4. We are going to take a small little, well, we're going to take an intermission real quick, and that way you guys can have time to, enter into the giveaway and get up, grab a snack, get a drink, whatever you need. So, yes, we will return in about a few minutes, so we'll be right back.
My name is Meredith Gray. I'm 14 years old and a nervous wreck. Okay, I might be exaggerating. Or am I? I moved to a new and unfamiliar town where I attend a new and unfamiliar school. You think I'd be excited? Boy, are you wrong. Because I'm the new kid, I feel like everyone's out to get me. But maybe since I'm practically invisible, I won't... Whoa! Oh, crud. Someone's definitely out to get me now. How am I gonna survive in this terrifying place? Find out when my book, Meredith in the Scary New Place, the first book in a new book series, EnneaFriends by Kayla Ricker, releases on Amazon June 21st, 2024.
I'm Catherine Fitzgerald, and I always try to be perfect. Perfect hair, perfect clothes, perfect posture. So when my parents assigned me to coordinate our family's church fundraiser, I was the perfect choice. And who better to help me than my closest friends? Ugh, but I feel like I'm the only one taking this seriously. All the goofing off and mistakes is making my inner voice Shelby worse.
I hope you don't make a fool of yourself. You're bound to do something wrong.
This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. Find out how I can handle this in my book, Catherine and the Fundraiser, the second book in EnneaFriends, available September 20th, 2024.
What's one of the strongest concepts on Earth? That's right, it's love. I'm Elliot Gutierrez, and I love to love. I love my family, I love my friends, and I love to feel needed. So when one of my classmates, Amity, was feeling low, I wanted to be of service, and I soon became the snack provider for her academics club. It always feels so good to be needed. But will it soon be too much? Between my family's struggle and the need to keep Amity happy, I feel like this will be a lot to bear. No, I just hope someone will help take care of me. Guess you'll have to find out in my book, Elliot and the Helping Hand, the third book in EnneaFriends, available December 13th, 2024.
Hey there, fam! Estelle Parker here. I'm here to update you on all the tea that's being spilled. You say I'm just trying to please my parents because they always seem like they favor my sisters ahead of me. But I had a plan. Make an awesome club, join the right cliques, and become the most popular and successful girl in school. It'll be a cinch. I just have to keep up the mask. Keep up the mask. Keep up the mask? Is it all even worth it? Now, you don't need to see that, but what you do need to see and read is my book, Estelle and the Popular Girls, the fourth book in EnneaFriends, available June 20th, 2025.
I'm Talia Nadi. I want to be unique. After all, it is my own identity I seek. I craft with my art how I feel inside my heart. Between family and friends, I want my own authenticity. I'm Talia Nadi. My emotions I don't hide. But secretly, there's something very dark I keep inside. I call it the void, and I try to avoid it. It's been torturing me for the longest time. Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Will I survive? Find out in Talia and the Void, the fifth book in EnneaFriends, available December 19th, 2025. My name is Meredith Gray. I'm 14 years old and a nervous wreck. Okay, I might be exaggerating. Or am I? I moved to a new and unfamiliar town where I attend a new and unfamiliar school. You think I'd be excited? Boy, are you wrong. Because I'm the new kid, I feel like everyone's out to get me. But maybe since I'm practically invisible, I won't. Ooh! Whoa! Ugh. Oh, crud. Someone's definitely out to get me now. How am I gonna survive in this terrifying place? Find out when my book, Meredith in the Scary New Place, the first book in a new book series, EnneaFriends by Kayla Ricker, releases on Amazon June 21st, 2024.
I'm Catherine Fitzgerald, and I always try to be perfect. Perfect hair, perfect clothes, perfect posture. So when my parents assigned me to coordinate our family's church fundraiser, I was the perfect choice. And who better to help me than my closest friends? Ugh, but I feel like I'm the only one taking this seriously. All the goofing off and mistakes is making my inner voice Shelby worse.
I hope you don't make a fool of yourself. You're bound to do something wrong.
This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. Find out how I can handle this in my book, Catherine and the Fundraiser, the second book in EnneaFriends, available September 20th, 2024.
What's one of the strongest concepts on Earth? That's right, it's love. I'm Elliot Gutierrez, and I love to love. I love my family, I love my friends, and I love to feel needed. So when one of my classmates, Amity, was feeling low, I wanted to be of service, and I soon became the snack provider for her academics club. It always feels so good to be needed. But will it soon be too much? Between my family's struggle and the need to keep Amity happy, I feel like this will be a lot to bear. No, I just hope someone will help take care of me. Guess you'll have to find out in my book, Elliot and the Helping Hand, the third book in EnneaFriends, available December 13th, 2024.
Hey there, fam! Estelle Parker here. I'm here to update you on all the tea that's being spilled. You say I'm just trying to please my parents because they always seem like they favor my sisters ahead of me. But I had a plan. Make an awesome club, join the right cliques, and become the most popular and successful girl in school. It'll be a cinch. I just have to keep up the mask. Keep up the mask. Keep up the mask? Is it all even worth it? Now, you don't need to see that, but what you do need to see and read is my book, Estelle and the Popular Girls, the fourth book in EnneaFriends, available June 20th, 2025.
I'm Talia Nadi. I want to be unique. After all, it is my own identity I seek. I craft with my art how I feel inside my heart. Between family and friends, I want my own authenticity. I'm Talia Nadi. My emotions I don't hide. But secretly, there's something very dark I keep inside. I call it the void, and I try to avoid it. It's been torturing me for the longest time. Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Will I survive? Find out in Talia and the Void, the fifth book in EnneaFriends, available December 19th, 2025. My name is Meredith Gray. I'm 14 years old and a nervous wreck. Okay, I might be exaggerating. Or am I? I moved to a new and unfamiliar town where I attend a new and unfamiliar school. You think I'd be excited? Boy, are you wrong. Because I'm the new kid, I feel like everyone's out to get me. But maybe since I'm practically invisible, I won't. Ooh! Whoa! Ugh. Oh, crud. Someone's definitely out to get me now. How am I gonna survive in this terrifying place? Find out when my book, Meredith in the Scary New Place, the first book in a new book series, EnneaFriends by Kayla Ricker, releases on Amazon June 21st, 2024.
I'm Catherine Fitzgerald, and I always try to be perfect. Perfect hair, perfect clothes, perfect posture. So when my parents assigned me to coordinate our family's church fundraiser, I was the perfect choice. And who better to help me than my closest friends? Ugh, but I feel like I'm the only one taking this seriously. All the goofing off and mistakes is making my inner voice Shelby worse.
I hope you don't make a fool of yourself. You're bound to do something wrong.
This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. Find Find out how I can handle this in my book, Catherine and the Fundraiser, the second book in EnneaFriends, available September 20th, 2024.
What's one of the strongest concepts on Earth? That's right, it's love. I'm Elliot Gutierrez, and I love to love. I love my friends, and I love to feel needed. So when one of my classmates, Amity, was feeling low, I wanted to be of service, and I soon became the snack provider for her academics club. It always feels so good to be needed. But will it soon be too much? Between my family's struggle and the need to keep Amity happy, I feel like this will be a lot to bear. No, I just hope someone will help take care of me. Guess you'll have to find out in my book, Elliot and the Helping Hand, the third book in EnneaFriends, available December 13th, 2024.
Hey there, fam! Estelle Parker here. I'm here to update you on all the tea that's being spilled. You say I'm just trying to please my parents because they always seem like they favor my sisters ahead of me. But I had a plan. Make an awesome club, join the right cliques, and become the most popular and successful girl in school. It'll be a cinch. I just have to keep up the mask. Keep up the mask. Keep up the mask? Is it all even worth it? Now, you don't need to see that, but what you do need to see and read is my book, Estelle and the Popular Girls, the fourth book in EnneaFriends, available June 20th, 2025.
I'm Talia Nadi. I want to be unique. After all, it is my own identity I seek. I craft with my art how I feel inside my heart. Between family and friends, I want my own authenticity. I'm Talia Nadi. My emotions I don't hide, but secretly something very dark I keep inside. I call it the void, and I try to avoid it. It's been torturing me for the longest time. Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Will I survive? Find out in Talia and the Void, the fifth book in EnneaFriends, available December 19th, 2025.
My name is Meredith Gray. I'm 14 years old and a nervous wreck. Okay, I might be exaggerating. Or am I? I moved to a new and unfamiliar town where I attend a new and unfamiliar school. You think I'd be excited? Boy, are you wrong. Because I'm the new kid, I feel like everyone's out to get me. But maybe since I'm practically invisible, I won't. Ooh! Whoa! Ugh. Oh, crud. Someone's definitely out to get me now. How am I gonna survive in this terrifying place? Find out when my book, Meredith in the Scary New Place, the first book in a new book series, EnneaFriends by Kayla Ricker, releases on Amazon June 21st, 2024.
I'm Catherine Fitzgerald, and I always try to be perfect. Perfect hair, perfect clothes, perfect posture. So when my parents assigned me to coordinate our family's church fundraiser, I was the perfect choice. And who better to help me than my closest friends? Ugh, but I feel like I'm the only one taking this seriously. All the goofing off and mistakes is making my inner voice Shelby worse.
I hope you don't make a fool of yourself. You're bound to do something wrong.
This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. Find out how I can handle this in my book, Catherine and the Fundraiser, the second book in EnneaFriends, available September 20th, 2024.
What's one of the strongest concepts on Earth? That's right, it's love. I'm Elliot Gutierrez, and I love to love. I love my family, I love my friends, and I love to feel
keep inside. I call it the void, and I try to avoid it. It's been torturing me for the longest time. Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Will I survive? Find out in Talia in the Void, the 5th book in EnneaFriends. Available December 19th, 2025.
My name is Meredith Grey. I'm 14 years old and a nervous wreck. Okay, I might be exaggerating. Or am I? I moved to a new and unfamiliar town where I attend a new and unfamiliar school. You think I'd be excited? Boy, are you wrong. Because I'm the new kid, I feel like everyone's out to get me. But maybe since I'm practically invisible, I won't. Ooh! Whoa! Ugh. Oh, crud. Someone's definitely out to get me now. How am I gonna survive in this terrifying place? Find out when my book, Meredith in the Scary New Place, the 1st book in a new book series, EnneaFriends by Kayla Ricker, releases on Amazon June 21st, 2024.
I'm Catherine Fitzgerald, and I always try to be perfect. Perfect hair, perfect clothes, perfect posture. So when my parents assigned me to coordinate our family's church fundraiser, I was the perfect choice. And who better to help me than my closest friends? Ugh, but I feel like I'm the only one taking this seriously. All the goofing off and mistakes is making my inner voice Shelby worse.
I hope you don't make a fool of yourself. You're bound to do something wrong.
This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. Find out how I can handle this in my book, Catherine and the Fundraiser, the 2nd book in EnneaFriends, available September 20th, 2024.
What's one of the strongest concepts on Earth? That's right, it's love. I'm Elliot Gutierrez, and I love to love.
Talia Nadi. My emotions I don't hide, but secretly there's something very dark I keep inside. I call it the void, and I try to avoid it. It's been torturing me for the longest time. Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Will I survive? Find out in Talia in the Void, the 5th book in EnneaFriends. Available December 19th, 2025.
My name is Meredith Grey. I'm 14 years old and a nervous wreck. Okay, I might be exaggerating. Or am I? I moved to a new and unfamiliar town where I attend a new and unfamiliar school. You think I'd be excited? Boy, are you wrong. Because I'm the new kid, I feel like everyone's out to get me. But maybe since I'm practically invisible, I won't. Ooh! Whoa! Ugh. Oh, crud. Someone's definitely out to get me now. How am I gonna survive in this terrifying place? Find out when my book, Meredith in the Scary New Place, the 1st book in a new book series, EnneaFriends by Kayla Ricker, releases on Amazon June 21st, 2024.
I'm Catherine Fitzgerald.
And we're back. Hello. Oh, forgot the Tangia overlay. I don't know why that's there. So, I hope everyone has enjoyed their break. I have enjoyed mine as well. And we're gonna get back into more shenanigans as soon as I get my computer to work. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, so welcome back, everybody. It's good to have you here. So for those of you who are new to this, we just had a little Q&A about the book, about the series, and I did a drawing of Sophia before intermission. That will be featured in, I will print that out and put that in the book of whoever wins a free copy of Sophia's book. But anyway, now's the moment you've all been waiting for. On my socials such as Instagram and Tumblr, I have posted a giveaway post. Thank you for the sticker on my computer. I appreciate that. Yes, I love that. Anyway, we're hosting a giveaway for the first 5 books of EnneaFriends, as you see back here. So, those of you who have entered the giveaway will receive a free set of the first 5 books, so you'll be able to catch up before you purchase Sophia's book. We got Meredith, which is the first one, and the Enneagram 6. Let's recap all the books before we run the poll, or not run the poll, before we announce the winner. So, first book is Meredith. So, she's the Enneagram 6. Her book's about like going to a new school. And where's the giveaway? It should be on Instagram and Tumblr, I believe. So, I think on Instagram. Oh, yes. Last minute thing. So on Instagram and Tumblr, and if you'd like, if you just make a comment, you just maybe type how about type in the word Klaus? Because Klaus is the new, well, not Klaus. No wait. I'm getting mixed up. No, you'll type that for the Sophia's giveaway. But for Maddie! Hi! It's good to see you. Anyway. Oh, yes. So, for the giveaway, you won't type in Klaus. You'll type in 5. You can do the letters, or you can just do the numbers. So whoever types 5 into the chat, any chat, YouTube chat, Twitch chat, I will add that to the wheel. Let me just check the browser is. So typing in 5 today, or if you commented on Instagram and YouTube before, you will earn the books. So, all right. We'll give y'all about 7 minutes. Just type in the word 5, see who gets entered in. Anyway, recap. So, Meredith's book. She's the new student. It's all about like handling being the new student and anxiety, trying to gain the courage to conquer anxiety, and especially when it comes to her father and his condition. So she's learning how to trust again, basically, as an Enneagram 5, and learning how to navigate anxiety and all that. Is it cheating if I put it in Twitch and YouTube? Yes. Anyway, next book, Catherine. So Catherine's book is about, she was chosen to coordinate her family's church fundraiser. And, she's excited about it. She wants everything to go smoothly and perfectly, but then things happen, and it does get on her nerves. And she has to learn how to realize that mistakes do not define who you are. Who you are on the inside is what makes you good. she'll have to realize that her mistakes don't define her. She's already good by trying her best to run the best fundraiser she can run. Next one is Elliot. So Elliot, let's see. All I remember is that Elliot is, he's the Enneagram 2. He wants to help as much as he can. He wants to feel loved. He wants to feel needed, and so he gives himself to help a classmate run the academics club, bring snacks, and then there's a family tragedy that happens, and he has to figure out how to be there for his family as well as be there for everyone else. And Meredith in the book tries her best. There's cute moments between Elliot and Meredith. I really enjoyed writing those books. So he has to figure out not to push himself too much just to deserve love. That he already deserves love. Just, by being himself, by being a heart of gold. Welcome in, Pokiers. Welcome. Where to begin with both? Okay, next up is Estelle back there. Her book is a bit more Dork Diaries-esque than the other ones, but it's basically about peer pressure. She wants to be successful. She wants to be the best she can be, mainly because she wants to please her parents. So she joins a popular group and makes a fashion squad, but things happen, and she really ends up well, I guess you'll have to read her book to find out. Peer pressure is nasty, but hopefully she'll learn that she doesn't have to prove herself to be loved and worthy, and that she's doing great. And that she's doing great. Okay, and then the latest book is Talia and the Void, and this one is a bit heavy. There's a bit of a content warning at the beginning of this book, but this one goes more into themes of depression or feeling like you're not good, well, feeling like she's easily replaceable or something like that. So it kind of gets more into the heavy stuff. I really don't want to spoil her too much in this book, but yeah. So that's Talia's book. So we pretty much summed up all the books. It's basically a character-driven story, basically. If you're hoping that one of the Enneagram numbers will get represented in this book, then you are in for a treat. So currently, Enneagram numbers 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5 have been represented. There are 4 more books in the way. 4. We got Liam, who's also 6, but he's the type of 6 that runs towards danger, while Meredith runs away from danger. So we got Liam's book coming up very soon, and then we got Darby, who's the 7, the fun-loving 7. Oswald, who's the protective and brutally honest, shielded up 8. And then Milo, who's the 9, will be the last one in the series. I gotta say, you guys are going to love their stories. I know I've had a lot of, I know Elliot's the only male in the lineup right now, but trust me, the guys are coming. The guys are coming, so. Talia's the only one you haven't read yet? Well, I'll be glad to send you. I'll be glad to send you Talia if you win. When can I get my Darby merch? Oh, yes. You can. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot. I have a merch store now on EnneaFriends. I'm pretty sure I announced it, but let me pull up the merch store. Yes, there it is in all its glory. So, this is the merch store. You can buy pretty much anything from clothing to accessories. I currently put on canvases with each Enneagram core longing. So, for Sophia's, we got hold up, it takes a while. We got Your Needs Are Not a Problem, which will be discussed in the book. You'll see. It'll be exciting. So if you ask about Darby merch, we got some t-shirts, we got a mug. I designed stickers for all the EnneaFriends characters. Really excited. We got the logo stickers, so yeah. That is all available on the website. So EnneaFriends.com/category/all products. Because the URL's a little messy. Anyway, we got that. Speaking of which, if you're curious about buying a book, here are all the books you can purchase so far. And yes, book number 6 is currently available. I was gonna show the cover later, but I guess I'll show it now. So basically, this is the new book that just came out. I currently have 5 available places where you can purchase. You can purchase it on Amazon, Thrift Books, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and Bookshop.org. When are you dropping the recipe for Elliot's sopapillas? You know what? That is not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. Of course, I kind of got the recipe off of online, so I don't know if it'll be, like, plagiarism, but, I mean, sopapillas is like a recipe, like a universal recipe, so I guess like a cardstock thing, so if you wanted to purchase your book from, like, any of these, I think you just have to, like, click on it. Let's click on, I don't know if Barnes & Noble will take me to the correct book. Let me see. Oh, yes, it does. So, yeah, if you want to, like, purchase something from, like, Barnes & Noble, there it is. Or we can do Amazon. There you go. It'll take you to Amazon. Sorry if it's a little cropped. The thing is it's really strange. Cooking with EnneaFriends would make a great cookbook? Ooh, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. But it'll be cool to put that book on. So, yeah. But if you prefer to purchase the book straight from me, once again, I will remind you that you can scan this QR code right here. It'll take you to my tipping page, and you just have to type in $15 because you just type in $15 and type in your username and the book you want, and I will send it to you from me. So, and plus it helps me too. So, yes. Anyway, enough chit chat. We got a giveaway to do. So, we got some pretty good let me just crop this because I don't know what it'll show on the picker wheel. So, we got some good names on. Let me just check if I have everybody. To any of my moderators, I have moderators on Twitch, so if any of my moderators could keep track of who else typed 5. So what you'll be what you'll be receiving is this. Elliot makes the entree and Bowie makes the dessert. Okay. For those of you on Twitch, Bowie is another of my characters. And something else I had planned, but it is not his turn. It is Sophia's turn. I will discuss more about Bowie on Twitch in the future, maybe. Anyway, right here we have the picker wheel. I just want to check if we have everybody. Let's see. So does anybody? Okay, so let me just check anybody who's typed in 5 in chat. So, okay, so alright, okay. I think I have everybody. Whew, okay. The moment of truth. Here we go. And I will be posting the winner on Instagram and Facebook as well. So here we go. Who is winning the prized book? And it is That Octo Girl. It is very cut off. Let me show it. So I believe That Octo Girl is the winner. So, congratulations, that Octo Girl. You have officially won the book set giveaway. I don't know if she's in chat right now, but I assume she's watching on like either Twitch or YouTube. So, congrats! I will be posting the winner of the giveaway. So, yes, that'll be great. All right. So, congratulations to everybody. I will probably be hosting more giveaways in the future. Just, keep an eye out. Oh, yes. We still have Sophia's book giveaway, which the giveaway will be hosted in just a little bit. But today, we actually have a very special guest today that I want to introduce before we do the giveaway for Sophia's book. So the winner knows now. So I just got a Tumblr mail. So that's how I know. Anyway, so for those of you who read my books and read the dedication, I have dedicated this book series to someone very special who has pretty much inspired the whole thing. Like, this series would not be a thing if she hasn't given me the idea. So everyone in the chat, please give a warm welcome to the one and only my mother, Miss Dorian. That's my mom.
Thank you.
I gotta move the chat so everyone can see your face. So, welcome.
Thank you.
So, can everyone hear her okay? I just want to bring my mic closer. There we go. What do we type for Sophia's giveaway? I will get to that in a second. So why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. I'm Mom Creates, or my name is Dorian Ricker, and I am a certified Enneagram coach, and I have the pleasure of reading all of Kayla's books and helping do a little bit of editing and reading all of her fun Enneagram facts and making sure that she's hitting all the notes to getting the Enneagram numbers correct, which she's amazing at. And her details in these books, as far as Enneagram, are amazing.
She does a really good job with helping me get it right.
She gets it right. But we have fun reading the books together and telling stories together about her characters. And we just have a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, when reading Sophia's book, did you feel like I hit the nail on Sophia?
Oh, yes. You did a great job of bringing out Sophia's core motivations, which is a big part of the Enneagram. Each number on the Enneagram has their own core motivations. And Sophia, you highlighted it all great.
Good. So, Sophia's core motivation, she wants to, learn as much as she can and gather the resources she needs to, like, survive in, the world. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. And a lot of times with an Enneagram 5, they will pull away and regroup and to try and learn as much as they can so that they can survive in this world. Exactly.
Yeah. So, one thing I want to ask about Sophia is that, what is something you can give about Sophia's book, spoiler free,
Okay.
that you can discuss with everybody? What was one of your favorite parts of Sophia's book that you enjoyed?
Honestly, I think one of the amazing things about this book is a lot of times with Enneagram 5s, they're not very expressive. You can't tell what they're thinking. But in this book with Sophia, you get to see what she thinks and what her thoughts are. And I have to say, Sophia is funny, a little sassy, and a lot sarcastic in her mind. It doesn't express outward, but it's inside.
Very.
So that's a fun part to read, is what she's really thinking on the inside.
Yeah, and what I like to do during these book series is that I portray like somebody's inner thoughts. So even though they portray a certain way on the outside, sometimes they're a little bit different on the inside. Like, Meredith's kind of surprised you as well when I was writing the book, that she's shy and nervous, but she can also be a little bit sarcastic when she wants to. So that's what I enjoyed writing about these books. And
it made me wonder sometimes if some of those thoughts that she has are what you're thinking on the inside, and you don't tell us.
I don't tell you because I like to keep the peace like Milo does.
But now I know, and now the readers will kind of get a hint at some of the things that you might be thinking on the inside.
Maybe. So one thing I do want to talk about is that you were the one that actually inspired me to create this whole series of EnneaFriends, and might I say I've been enjoying it a lot. So
Yes.
can you tell us can we tell us
Yeah.
about like how we came to know about the Enneagram and how we came to come up with this idea of a book series? So
Well, when I was first learning the Enneagram, and started taking courses to become certified, we started looking online for all kinds of books. And I loved to read the different books, but there was nothing for teens. There were no graphic novel type books. And so I thought, what a great way to use your art and your storytelling abilities to bring out the Enneagram in a very basic level that teens could start to learn and understand themselves a little bit more. And you've done a fabulous job.
well, I'm really glad that I have. I mean, when I was making EnneaFriends, I I kind of got inspired a little bit off of Dork Diaries, but when reading Dork Diaries, I just felt like it didn't really. I mean, it's for teens, obviously, so it's not really for like me as an adult, but like I just felt like it was kind of surface level for like teenage, you know, somewhat. So I wanted to portray like the characters as teens, but like dive deeper, like their core fears, like how they react differently. And of course, I wanted to like portray the characters, of course, both men and women, which is why I kind of like made it a little bit equal. Like there's 5 men and then there's 5 women in like the whole cast. I mean, I I did pull from like 6 because 6 has like 2 parts of it. Like there's Meredith and then there's Liam. So yeah. So I specifically remember one of I struggled kind of with like human designs when I was creating them, but then I was like I remember uh, I remember thinking like I can probably be cartoony with this. So that's when I created the first lineup and
Yeah.
turned out great. So what else did you want to discuss when it comes to like either of the books or Sophia's book specifically? Did you want to discuss anything else?
I love how you show a little bit of the tension with Sophia and her family. I think that's a big thing that teens kind of struggle with is sometimes getting their family to understand them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that comes out in Sophia's book. But I love the way that that ends. And I'm not going to give any spoilers, but the way she finally expresses herself with her family. And I love that her core longing um, is brought out in this book.
Yeah.
And the way you wrap it up and helping them to understand that each number, no matter what number you are, you're created exactly the way you're meant to be, and exactly how God created you to be.
Yeah.
And for Sophia, she learns that her needs are not too much, and her core longing is brought out.
Yep. I did love writing Sophia. Sophia was probably like the second easiest book to write. Meredith was probably the first because obviously I'm a 6. That's just
The funny story though, when I was proofreading the book, how many times did I yell across the house to you, Kayla, are you sure you're not a 5?
you probably yelled to me across the house like I don't know about 3 times.
Yeah.
But man, there was a lot in Sophia that I kind of relate to. But the truth is, I struggle too much with anxiety to like solely be a 5.
Yeah.
I'm like a wing 5.
Yeah.
That's what the
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the book is wonderful. It's fun to read. The characters are all very engaging, and I read it quickly. I couldn't put it down. So you will definitely not want to miss this book.
yeah, it's a good one. You have a friend named Sophia? That's awesome. That's great. Well, anyway, is there anything else you would like to say before we wrap it up? And
No, except thanks for letting me join your stream.
Of
It's nice to see all of you.
Yes, that's my mother. She's amazing. So, bye, Mom.
Bye.
Okay, so that was the main person that inspired all of this. Let me move chat back. Hang on, chat. I'm moving ya. Whee! All right, we back. Someone said thank you for coming. So, yes, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it very much. She has inspired pretty much the whole series. Like, if she didn't recommend it, then I wouldn't have made it. And even though I did struggle to accept the idea at first because I kind of struggled with human designs a little bit. I think I've gotten better to the point that I have, now I made 6 books. So, yes. She's awesome. Thank you. I know. I've been her child for a very long time. All right. Now, this is the part I know you've all been waiting for. The part where we reveal the trailer for Sophia's book. So, I don't exactly have a physical copy of Sophia with me at the moment, but they are coming. They are coming. I ordered some books. You can buy one straight from me, once again, through the QR code. My hands are switched, so it's really weird to see. Anyway, before we do the free giveaway for like one copy of Sophia's book, we got to watch the trailer. So I have the trailer pulled up with me right now. Hopefully it'll play. I pray that the sound would be on. It doesn't look like it, but let me just okay, let's see. Capture audio. There we go. All right. Boom. Now, I hope this works. If not, I don't know what to tell you, so I just gotta adjust this right here. I'm very clumsy when it comes to this stuff. I apologize. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoy Sophia and the personal space. There we go. I won't touch it anymore. Okay. Okay. Enjoy.
This is Wingset City. Actually, it's just my introduction. The name's Sophia. Sophia Pie. I'm on a quest for knowledge and resources to help me survive in this frustrating and confusing world. To help with frustrating, confusing people, especially my older, expressive sister Hazel, and this new foreign exchange student, Klaus. They both won't leave me alone. But even then, I still care about them. I just wish I could express it in my own way. Can I still love the people in my life and need my own space too? Get all the answers to this mystery in my book, Sophia in the Personal Space, the 6th book in EnneaFriends, available June 19th, 2026.
All right. So that was the trailer for Sophia's book.
Actually, it's just my
I hope you guys
introduction.
enjoyed it. I had so much fun.
The name's
making it.
Sophia.
Oops, still playing.
Sophia Pie. I'm on a
That's embarrassing. Okay. Sorry about that. I forgot the thing loops, so paid no mind. Anyway, free giveaway for Sophia's book. I just have to set up the giveaway. I have Nightbot to do it, so. Spotted Kate, you knew that Klaus was inspired off of a certain someone. Props to you for knowing. So, speaking of Klaus, the keyword that we are going to be using. The audio was looping. Yeah, it was looping. I think it turned off. So, you might be a little bit lagging behind a smidge. So, the keyword we're going to be using for the winners is Klaus. So, when I say go, those who want to enter the giveaway will type in exclamation mark Klaus. Exclamation mark Klaus. So, let's see. Type in exclamation mark Klaus. So that's what you will type in if you want to enter the giveaway. So 3, 2, 1, go. You've been invested in the EnneaFriends lore for a while now. I knew that guy looked familiar. Oh, sorry about the spamming caps. Oh, I thought Nightbot turned it off. I don't care. I don't really care about caps. I promise you. Nightbot's just being a little bit of a big baby. I should be. Oh, they're still coming in? Yeah. Okay, so see anything on. Okay, the entries are not appearing. I did type in Klaus, didn't I? Oh, wait, options. Klaus. That's odd. I thought I configured this. Hold up, guys. I just need. Come on. Okay. Hold up. There's been a bit of a problem child. I gotta hide my browser. So, Nightbot. I thought I ran this. I'm having a bit of problem children at the moment, so. Let me just, yeah, just need some extra time, guys. I don't know what's going on. Okay, next. Type in Klaus. And go. Okay, come on. Should be, I think it's up on Twitch. It's not popping up on Twitch. What is going on? Oh. There's trouble in paradise. I know, right? That's crazy. Okay, try typing in, someone type in exclamation mark Klaus again. Because I don't know why the giveaway is not working. Am I signed in on my Twitch? Yes, I'm signed in on my Twitch.
Double check everybody's purposes.
Klaus, the chat announcement. Turn it on. Settings. Show advanced settings. Done. Come on, please.
If not, we'll do a draw. Make sure.
Oh, okay. They're coming now, guys. They're coming. Okay, keep I will have to I'll have to run it on.
I need to move the microphone closer to you.
Oh. Okay, hello. Can anybody hear me? Am I still on mic? Testing. 1 2 1 2. Okay. Okay. YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna activate CloudBot for a second. Add a giveaway. Custom. Okay, Sophia. Free book. Okay, yes, we can hear me. Okay, awesome. The prize is Sophia free book copy. Why did I have no idea what I'm doing on Twitch or YouTube. Okay, Sophia free book. I'm gonna start it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys one more minute. Oh. Oh, I didn't. Okay, hang on. I'm restarting it. Okay. Pop up. I didn't realize the Streamlet. Oh my word.
It's okay, they're doing it.
They're doing it? Okay. Okay, I got like, so I got 2 entries on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. A couple on Twitch. Awesome, awesome. I think if you guys would I forgot that I can't integrate on I forgot I can't integrate both YouTube and Twitch chats at the same time with like Nightbot or Cloudbot. So if you guys want to head over to YouTube and type in !raffle, then those of you who want to enter in the raffle may do that. So yes. This is to take it the flavor down. That is so funny. I just realized that Nightbot is a little bit of a stinky. So !raffle. Dang, 58 minutes. I did not mean to do that. But we'll be closing very soon, so. Anybody else who is looking for to enter for the free book, just type in !raffle. Yep. Thank you, Splatty Kate. Appreciate that. Yeah. So it's !raffle. There's no space between the exclamation mark and the R. I think you type first !raffle, and then I'll know it's from you, or from Dana. Okay. So we got at least 5 people in here. Anybody else? Oh, it's taking. Okay, no problem, Shy Guy. I'll just wait a couple more minutes. I figured I could just like pick, press a button, just spinning. It is exciting. Just to let you know, guys, I currently do not have physical copies on yet, but you will be getting your copy very soon. So, yes. All right. I'm going to close entries for now because the stream is just about done. So, closing the entries. And I don't exactly know how to pick a winner. Oh, I have to pick a winner. Ah! Well, I have no idea what I just did, but Pokeverse, you won the giveaway for the free Sophia copy. Okay, I thought I had to manually pick, but then it randomly picks for me. That's nice. So, yay. Congratulations to Pokeverse. Maybe the real physical copy was the friends we made along the way. Oh, Elle, that is so funny. That is hilarious. So, yes, we have picked the winner for Sophia's book. Oh, yes, you also won the print of that Sophia drawing I did earlier. So, yes, that will be coming in your book very soon. So, yes, I think that wraps up everything. So, this has been my first, like, digital book launch. So, that's hiding. Those of you who won the giveaway, that Octo Girl and Pokey, I will be DMing you on whichever site. I will send you a message to let you know so we can get things situated and all that. So, yes, that is good. Okay, I'm gonna have to like end the stream now, so like I say on every Twitch stream, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And we will be doing this again, hopefully. And maybe I'll have things a bit more situated. Maybe we'll get on Instagram. Probably not Facebook, because Facebook is a lost cause anyway, so. Anyway, thank you guys for coming on, and